This is Gerardo Del Real with Resource Stock Digest. Joining me today is the president and CEO of Revival Gold, Mr. Hugh Agro. Hugh, busy start to the year. It's great to have you back on. How are you doing, sir?
Very well, Gerardo. Thank you for having me.
I mentioned right up top that it has been a busy start to 2022. You ended 2021 with the best drill results that we've seen from the Bear Track Arnett project in Idaho. You also recently just closed a $10 million non-brokered private placement, and you just strengthened the board. So again, firing on all cylinders and getting ready for what looks like to me is going to be an exciting 2022 in the precious metal space. I'd love to get your take on the past couple of months of activity and then what to look forward to.
Yeah, building on all fronts here and setting ourselves up nicely for 2022. Gerardo, I'm speaking to you today from Salmon, Idaho, where our team is based. We've had a couple of days of meetings with the team, and we've got a couple of days more with the exploration gang. Everybody's charged up and excited about 22. As you mentioned, we ended the year last year in the Doss area where we intersected 12 meters of 9 grams and another 14 meters of 12 grams within 110 meters of 4.3 grams in the Joss target area. We do have a few more drill results to come out from the Haiti area, but that was a wonderful way to end 21. Set us up very well for what we want to be doing this year in drilling, and the money flowed. So we're happy to have now Donald Smith in the stock as a major shareholder as part of this $10 million raise you alluded to. And yes, happily, another high-quality addition to our board.
Let's talk about Tim's experience. You mentioned the high-quality addition to the board, and I referenced it in the intro, but I don't think it's a coincidence that Mr. Warman's got experience from, exploration all the way through feasibility, from development to operations. It seems timely given where Bear Track Arnett is at its current stage, right?
It's a perfect fit, really. Tim's a geologist by background. He and I first met when he was with Aurelian, which was a company that the company I was with, Kinross Gold, acquired. Tim and I worked on that deal, and I got to know Tim not just as a geologist, but as a very astute market practitioner. And he's a perfect fit for Revival Gold, having just been through the success of Fiore, the build out of Pan in Nevada, and in a difficult market, and he's got skills to help us with our project as we take that first phase heap leach project forward. But then also to think about the bigger picture, the bigger capital markets opportunity for Revival Gold and our mill aspect of the project. So great fit. Great background, great recent track record, and we're excited that we're the first company he's come to following his success at Fiore.
You mentioned the 12 grams per ton gold over 13.7 meters and the 8.8 grams per ton gold over 11.8 meters within that intercept of 110 meters of 4.3 grams per ton gold. You're cashed up. You got a phenomenal board. You have an excellent project. I think 2022 is going to be a breakout year in the precious metal space. How do you follow up those drill results? What can we expect this year, Hugh?
Yeah, well, we're anxious to get back in drilling. It's winter at the moment, and we'll get our plans lined up. But I expect we'll be back here in the spring and in the Joss area to follow up on those holes. Deposit is open in all directions, so we've now got 18 drill holes, kilometer of strike, but it's open in all directions at depth and north and south on strike. As well, we've got several target areas that we haven't touched yet on the Arnett project. And as we move to PFS with the heap leach, we also want to be exploring to see what more we can do in terms of extending the mine life as we move towards a feasibility study, re-permitting, and all of those good things. So I expect we'll be doing a lot of exploration drilling this year, not just at Joss, but outlying areas in the Arnett property, testing some of those targets. For example, Roman's Trench, where we have over 20 meters of 2-gram material in oxides close to surface, and those are sweet additions to what we have in terms of the mine plan. If we can bring those into a resource, that'll be a real value impacting move for us. So look for more exploration, definitely in the Joss area, definitely in the outlying areas at Arnett, and we'll have more details on those plans in the next couple of months.
I have to say, as a long-term supporter of the company, Hugh, I really especially appreciate the fact that there's going to be so much news flow while you're conducting the studies and looking, to mitigate the risk of the project. There's so often comes times where a company decides to go that route, and then all of a sudden, it's quiet for 9 to 12 months. I love the fact that you're ramping up exploration, that you have new targets, and again, we should remind everyone you already have a 3 million plus gold ounce resource base to draw from, with what looks like extremely high potential exploration upside. Anything to add to that, Hugh?
Yeah, it'll be a busy next few months. I mentioned we'll have drill results from final drilling in the Haiti area out soon. We've got a resource update coming by the end of the first quarter. We've got metallurgical test work underway, PFS, which is coming for the end of the year, drill plans, lots of exciting exploration targets. We're funded for these activities, and 2022 is looking like a bumper year for Revival Gold.
Looking forward to having you back on. Thanks again for that thorough update, Hugh.
Thanks, Gerardo.